So the game I have chosen here to play for you guys is Section Z. It was um, developed and published by Capcom, which is a very large uh, game development and publishing studio. They've been around for over 20 years, creating great games. Obviously famous for games such as Street Fighter, Mega Man, and so forth. So let's take a look at this game. I wasn't familiar with it. I picked it because it looks cool, and it was created by Capcom, and they're well known, so I figured I'd just go with it. It's a 2D side-scrolling space shooter. So as you can see here, this is the start of it. I'm sort of just blowing through these guys here. Drop down. Oh, took a hit there. See if I can make it through here. And so in the 2D side-scrolling shooting games like this, it's forcing you through the level, through the environment, so you can't just stop. You can't go around, take your leisurely time. It's really just getting you through. It's all about fast reaction and just trying to lay waste literally to everything in your path. So got a little pickup there. And another thing to note is games back in this generation were more difficult than games today as far as the AI and as far as just being able to get through the level. Let's see, I'll go down here. So anyway, back to what I was just saying. In today's games, we have a lot of auto-saving features. You have regenerative shields and so forth. It's a lot of people consider it more hand-holding. Of course, nowadays we're trying to aim games to a wider audience, so we're trying to make it more accessible. Whereas back then, a game like this, it's not saving. It's pushing you through. You have to have skill, and you have to be able to get through the game mostly likely in one sitting. So you have to sit there for probably 5 hours and literally just try to beat the whole game. Or back in the day when I was a kid, I remember solving a game. Try to solve the game. So right now I'm trying to solve getting past this guy, which he is difficult because he is following me and just shooting me. Notice another thing is getting hit with bullets. You can take a few hits, but if you actually just touch the enemy, classic Mario style, you're dead. So here I decided to go up, section 6. Projectiles everywhere. I'm dead. So the environments seem to change a little bit as you progress. Obviously, it looks like the enemies will grow stronger, different enemies, which is cool. You're not just seeing the same sprites all the time, so that's cool to see. Again, see how far I can get this time. So my score, see up top you got the score, you got what section you're in. So see, just try to take these guys out. And yeah, the graphics for the game back then, something like this is definitely would be a higher quality game. The graphic style sort of reminds me of it's got a Metroid feel to it as far as the aesthetics. The gameplay is nothing like Metroid. Metroid is an action-adventure game where you're exploring a planet, that sort of thing, upgrading your weapons and abilities, where this one is just purely, hey, we're a space guy, oh crap, we're a space guy, and we're just flying through and we're going to just take out all the enemies. This is just a pure 2D side-scrolling shooter. There's really no exploring going on. You're not really upgrading your character. I haven't played enough to really know, but I think probably get standard upgrades when you kill enemies maybe for a little bit of time. I'm not really sure. Whereas in Metroid, that was definitely a more evolved exploration game. But as far as the graphic style, the backgrounds, I mean, if you look at the ground, there's a lot of elements there that just remind me of Metroid as far as the looks. So let's see if we can get through here. Here's a little item, a little pickup I got. It's not really telling me what these pickups are doing. I'm not exactly 100% sure. And that's another thing as far as game design goes. Today, designers are making it friendly for newcomers to come into a game and be able to understand what's going on. So normally today, when you play a game, normally the very, very first, just died there. Normally the very, very first level is blended with a tutorial to explain to you how the game is played. Whereas this game, they just throw you in there. Well, not just this game, but back in this time, you're just thrown in and you go. I mean, you actually had to read the instruction manual. Remember what those are? Yes, they're printed pieces of material that are disappearing now, because now all information is in the game. You experience it all as just one cohesive experience. You don't really ever have to leave that virtual environment. But I do really like instruction manuals. I really, really hope they keep making those. Anyway, a little off topic, but so here we go. I'm trying to make it through here. Kind of weaving through. That guy hurt me. See, this is a difficult part. This is tough right here. I mean, if you're seeing it, which you are, it's pretty crazy. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's really difficult on an emulator with the keypad, to actually be able to move the way you would if you had a controller. I'm sure if I was using a controller, it'd be a little more intuitive for me, more used to a controller, obviously, as I think a lot of us out there are. So died there. Let's go all the way back. See, let's continue. See how far I can get this time. Yeah, but as far as the controls go, though, there are. It seems like there's a standard laser that you have to continuously press the button for it to shoot, and then I have another laser that if I just hold down the button, it will continue to shoot, and it seems to shoot at a faster rate. So I think I'll just keep using the faster rate one. I can just hold down the button and it will continue to fire, as opposed to having to continually press it. It gives me a little bit of an advantage, and you can just shoot as much as you want. I mean, you don't have ammo to replenish, which is great because, as you can see, some of these levels it gets pretty crazy with all the sprites on screen, projectiles everywhere. Oh, died. Simple guy came behind me and killed me. So keep going here, see how much further I can actually get and take these guys out. It's weird having one button shoots forward, press the other button, it shoots behind you, so a little bit time to get used to that. Clear these guys out here, clear a path. Dodging. Pick that guy up. Continue, alright, and then towards the end here, this board will go up or down. Down. I'll go down. So here we are now. We're back down here in section 3. Not really sure how many sections there are. I'd like to know exactly how long this game is. Okay, these guys are tough. And these guys are difficult. What they're doing is tracking me, even though there's only 2 characters there that I'm battling. They move with me, and they're just always constantly shooting at me. So these guys are difficult. So I'll take him out. Oh, kind of dodging him. But look how he's keeping pace with me. That's a challenge. That's challenging. That's cool. Let's see if I can weave through here. I'm just gonna try to burn past him. It's really difficult to try to shoot that guy. So, but that's what I'm talking about. Challenges like that. That really makes the game. It can be frustrating, but also be rewarding. I remember as a kid playing a lot of Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games, and then if they were too tough, it's even if it was a good game, like a popular game. I think Battletoads was a good game, but I only played the first level because it was really difficult. And I think I played the first level, a decent amount of times, but I was like, forget this. Here we are back at the beginning. Take these guys out. Ooh. Yeah, no, I am enjoying this game, and if anyone out there is playing the retro games, I would pick this up for your emulator and check it out. There's a lot of cool things about it. I mean, I'm having fun with it. It is difficult, but games like this are just always a blast to play. So let's see if we can go on down. Try to make my way through here again. Take these guys out. Stay past here. Continue to roll, taking hits. Spam these mugs. Let's see. I'll go down. So back down here in section 3. I'm sort of just playing through the same levels here. But I mean, there's enough here to look at and get a good understanding of how this game is. So yeah, the game is Section Z by Capcom for the NES. Yeah, if you're into retro games, give it a look. Check it out.